Well, hello everybody. It's been a couple days. I'm just going to come on here for a second and talk to you guys. I want to talk about music deals as we've been talking about them a lot the last 2 months, I feel like. I actually was going to post another video today or tomorrow, but there was news today that Blastoff, one of the most, if not the most popular music deal company, got shut down. I don't fully know if that's the right terminology to use. They could just be on pause potentially. I don't know. I never want to count anything out completely, but basically all of their music was removed. And if you go to their artist page where they posted all of their music, you'll see there's no content here, which is what has been happening to all of these other music deals. So Playest, Anymind, there was a few more too, Avatic, I think. So I'm not going to go super deep into like the reasoning for this. Obviously, the only important reasoning that matters is that YouTube hates music deal companies at this point. That's the only thing you can gather from this. YouTube doesn't really want these companies around anymore. Now, maybe it's just because a lot of them were breaking the policies. Maybe, you know what, hopefully for everybody's sake, all of these music deal companies come back. You know what I mean? I don't know the future of that, right? In a few days, Blastoff could come back. In a few days, Playest could come back. I have no clue, okay? I can't predict the future. All I know is that there's clearly a trend that YouTube is shutting down all of these big companies. So for the foreseeable future, they are probably cooked. But I will keep you guys updated, I mean, if something happens. So let's talk about the future of music deals. So I guess there's a few important things. So first and foremost, the music deal that I've been using in the meantime is DeLuna. So they are still up. Right now they're safe. Like they haven't gotten notified by YouTube or anything, and none of their music has been unlisted. However, I talked to the owner. They are closing all the applications and they're not inviting in new people at this moment, which is probably smart because YouTube is cracking down so hard on these companies. I don't know if that will help them stay around long term. Like if YouTube's cracking down on the biggest companies, then who knows the future of all the smallest ones. So in the meantime, I'm still going to be using their music in my shorts, but who knows the future of that. I'll keep you guys updated with that. The second thing is ShortsRev. Hopefully will be releasing soon, within the next few months. I don't know exactly when, but hopefully soon. ShortsRev is just a new music deal, and hopefully they'll have a few things in place to prevent against this happening, because as far as I understand, a lot of these big companies don't even have a CMS, like a content management system with YouTube. But I do think that ShortsRev is going to have more connections just because of the people who are actually launching it are very competent in my opinion. But you know, they haven't even launched yet, so we don't know what's going on with that. Third, and most importantly, my next step, as far as me personally, my next step is probably going to be distributing my own music. So there's a few different distributors you can use. The one I'll probably be using is Amuse, so I can distribute my own music. You can't just do AI with this, by the way, so don't think about that. You'll have to hire actual producers to make beats that you can then use, but you'll keep more of the revenue. Now, I did try that before with this video that I posted, but I think the reason that my RPM was so low when I tested it with this video is because people used the song in a bunch of viral shorts that were like under 35 seconds. And if you know anything about music deals, the RPM sucks if it's like under 30 seconds, like especially if it's like 10 seconds. But if it's over 35 seconds, if it's 50 seconds, the RPM starts to get way higher. So I might try that personally. I'll keep you guys updated with that as well. And this whole situation is just kind of a reminder to stay humble. But one thing I do want to say, and I'm not going to go super deep into it, is that this is a reminder to you guys. A lot of rumors are flying around about certain people. And obviously, if you're in my Discord, you know I've kind of been popping off today and I speak very loosely in there. But sort of as a general rule, guys, we have to stop trusting quote unquote gurus. We have to stop giving these guys money. A lot of people in this space are solely here to enrich themselves. And that includes people like me, by the way. Not just solely enriching myself, but you don't need to give me money. There's nothing wrong with affiliate marketing, okay? And I affiliated with Playest, and I did their affiliate music deal, and it generated me some revenue, and I was encouraging you guys to use it. And it's on pause right now, or it's shut down, who knows? And it sucks. There's nothing wrong with doing affiliate marketing as far as I see it. Me and nobody else could have predicted that all of these music companies would have these great, huge issues with YouTube. And at the end of the day, we all wanted them to continue. If for no other reason, then they gave us an additional income stream. But when it comes down to like lying to people, right? When it comes down to the companies themselves lying and using influencers to promote their lies for them, okay? And I'm not going to go super deep into this, but at a certain point, you have to question the credibility of people like me, okay? You can include me in that. I'm not perfect. I'm not infallible at all, okay? Like I said, I promoted Playest and they got paused. So everybody is susceptible to this and I'm not immune. But the point is, when you're trying to lie to shill, when you're trying to promote a course or promote some other option like a one-on-one that enriches you beyond belief, and you stop providing value to your audience and it all becomes about how you can line your pockets, I think at that point you have to stop trusting people. So that's all I have to say really about that. I know it probably sounds weird coming from me, but at the end of the day, I got in this to help people, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. Like I keep saying, I hopefully am going to start increasing my upload schedule again. And look, we're just going to keep rolling with it, man. So I believe in every single one of you guys. Hopefully these music companies come back, regardless of whether I like creators in this space or I like certain companies. I do want the best for all of you guys, and we're all going to make it, bro. We just got to keep grinding. And yeah, I actually got another video coming out in the next couple days, hopefully, about like the volatility of shorts, and I'm showing some of my earnings and how unstable shorts revenue can be and what I'm doing to hedge against that. But with this news that dropped today, I feel like I need to at least make a video on YouTube about it. I talked a lot on my Discord about it, but I know a lot of people on YouTube aren't in the Discord, obviously, so just something to note. Hopefully these music companies come back. If not, rip, end of an era. And all I gotta say, guys, is just take everybody's advice with a grain of salt, mine included. You know, if I ever turn to somebody where I'm shilling stuff and my main purpose is to make money with something, then I think I've lost the plot. And I would hopefully I'd have you guys come in and remind me of why I started this. Okay, so I really want to help people with this channel. That's what I'm gonna try to get back to doing. And yeah, let's just hope the best for all these music deal companies and hope we can all get our money and bag up. And I hope this video helps some of you guys out, and peace out.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And this should be already fine. 2014, 2017. Yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm. And now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right. The order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.